It's Empties time again. You guys know the drill. I collect all sorts of empty beauty products. That's hair care, skincare, makeup, bath and body stuff, you name it. If I've used it up, it goes in this bin. I keep it for a few months and then I will film a video and I take you through them, and essentially it's a good way to see what my favorite products have been for the last few months, what I tend to repurchase and what I'm using up. There are all sorts of things in here, so let's just get started and dig in. Unsurprisingly, on the top of the pile are 3 more collab dry shampoos. I think this is exactly how my last Empties video started, but in case you didn't know, this is my favorite dry shampoo. It's ideally suited for fine hair, people with thick or coarse hair. It doesn't tend to have enough oomph for that. I would recommend something like Batiste. It's just a little bit more heavy duty, but this does the job for me, and Monaco is my favorite scent. If I can't find it, then I buy London. Sticking with hair care, I've got a couple of products from the L'Oreal Purush range. I also mentioned this in my last Empties video, I believe, and this is an affordable alternative to a sulfate-free range like Pureology. So it doesn't have any sulfates, it's very nourishing, it won't irritate your scalp, it smells absolutely insane. And there are a couple of different variants within the range. This one is specifically for, it says dry, rebellious hair, which I do not have. This is the extent of my rebellious hair. But I find it's really nourishing because I do tend to use fairly drying, volumizing shampoos as well. And this helps to keep my hair in good nick and is very nourishing. So I really like that about it. I have actually repurchased these already. They're currently on 3 for 2 at Clicks when I bought them, and so I got the matching mask as well, which I'm really enjoying. I actually really love that, so highly recommend that as well. From the same Hair Expertise line but a slightly different range, this is Ever Strong, is the Texturizing Spray. This is a dry texturizing spray. It's really good. I never hear anybody talking about it, but it's fantastic for fine hair. It's kind of like a cross between a texturizer and a hairspray. It's got a little bit of hold, but I wouldn't say it would hold curls. But what it does do is it creates a bit of friction in the hair. So if you have curled your hair or you just want a little bit of extra oomph, spray this in, and what it does is help to create a bit of extra grit and make your hair look a little bit more voluminous in the process. Unsurprisingly, here is a Canterville net. This is my hairspray of choice. I'm fairly sure I've mentioned this in an Empties before. I buy it all the time. I just think it's the best. It doesn't smell amazing, but it does the job, so. I didn't actually realize I'd used up 2 of these, but here they are. These are the Fudge Urban Sea Salt Texturizing Spray. It smells like vanilla milkshake, which is just delicious, and it is by far the best salt spray I've ever found at kind of drugstore level. It's affordable, it's, like I said, it smells really good. It gives a very fine mist, so it doesn't kind of glob up in your hair. You don't get like chunks of really crunchy kind of salty hair. It just is a very subtle texturizer. The sad thing is I can't find this at Clicks anymore, so they seem to have the rest of the range, but I haven't seen this product there for a while. If anyone else has seen it, or maybe you know that it's been discontinued for some unknown reason, please tell me, because I would be so sad not to be able to get these here anymore because it's so good. Okay, on to body care. Let's see. I've got one of the Vaseline Intensive Care Spray Moisturizers. This is the Aloe Soothe scent. I have repurchased this. In fact, I purchased 3 because it was on 3 for 2 as well. This is a really good everyday body lotion, especially for people who hate putting on moisturizer. I personally don't mind it. I put body moisturizer on every single day, so it really doesn't bother me, but I do appreciate how easy this is to use. It's a continuous spray. You literally spray it on, rub it in, and it sinks in almost immediately. I like anything with a fresh sort of aloe or cucumber scent, so that's why I prefer this one, but there are 2 others in the range. It's also really nice for summer because it's so light and completely non-sticky. It wouldn't be a Empties video without 2 Body Shop body butters. These scents won't be a surprise to you. Again, like I said, I love very clean scents, and these Asian inspired scents from the Body Shop are my favorites. This is Fuji Green Tea and this is Fijian Water Lotus. I have repurchased both because I love them so much. I'm sorry, I know I go on, but I can't help it. Incidentally, I have also finished a Skin Creamery Everyday Cream, but they now sell sachet refills, so I actually reuse the bottle with the product in it. So just so you know, I have finished up a whole one of those. I use it regularly on my face and my body. It's a little bit too pricey to be my everyday body cream, which is why I rather use something like the Vaseline Spray Moisturizer or the Body Shop Body Butters, but that is the most amazing moisturizer and I absolutely love it. So technically I've also finished one of those. This is the Soap & Glory Sugar Crush Fresh and Foamy Body Wash. This smells so good. Like sweet lime. I really wish you could get Soap and Glory in this country. I think it would do amazingly well. So anyway, I bought this at Boots at the airport on my way home from London a few months ago, and I've used it the whole thing already, and it's my favorite. It's my favorite one of their scents. It's so zingy and gorgeous, and they also make an amazing body scrub in this scent and all sorts of other goodies. So if you ever are in London, you can get your hands on this stuff. It's so worth it. This is the Nuxe Huile Prodigieuse multi-purpose care dry oil. This is also one of those like cult products that smells absolutely insane, and I'm sure 50% of the reason people buy it is because of the way it smells. Having said that, it is an amazing body oil. It's very, very lightweight. It sinks in beautifully. It makes your skin look really healthy and glowing. It's beautiful. You can use it technically on your face and in your hair. I personally think it's a little bit too fragrant and not rich enough for the face, and it can make your hair look a little bit oily, so I tend to stick to using this on my limbs. I use it on special occasions. It's a little bit pricey, so it's not like I use it every day, but I'll use it on my arms and my legs if I'm going out in the evening or something like that, and it just, like I said, smells incredible and feels very luxurious, and I absolutely love it. This is a total classic and a product I would highly recommend and often gift to people because it is just such a winner. Finally, for body is the Clarins Self-Tanning Milky Lotion. I have raved about this at length. I don't think I should go on. The best self-tanning lotion on the market. Really good if you don't like traditional self-tan. It's like a white body moisturizer. You rub it on like a normal cream. The next day you wake up and you're a bronzed goddess. So I have repurchased it and I'm very nearly finished the second one. Okay, I think we're on to skincare. I've got so many things here, it's ridiculous. I'm going to whiz through these. I've got two micellar waters. One is the Bioderma Hydra Bio H2O. This is the hydrating version of the pink Sensi Bio. And then I've got the Garnier Pure Active Micellar Cleansing Water, and this is the combination to oily and sensitive skin version. I prefer this to the pink Sensi Bio one. Like it says, it's more hydrating. I prefer the way this leaves my skin feeling. Having said that, I don't personally purchase Bioderma myself anymore, just because I find that the Garnier one is just as good and it's a fraction of the price. I'm currently working my way through a bottle of the pink one. I don't know what it's called. I think it's for sensitive skin. Check those out. They are such a bargain and work like a bomb. Again, what would an Empties video be without a bottle of the Body Shop Chamomile Silky Cleansing Oil? And a bottle of the Avene Gentle Milk Cleanser, which is my morning cleanse of choice. Absolutely love this, best cleanser in the world. Also from my daily skincare routine are a couple of products from First Aid Beauty. This is the Ultra Repair Cream. I use this as my everyday moisturizer. It is the best thing I've ever put on my face. I've been using it now for nearly 2 years. And I absolutely love it. You can buy it from Feel Unique and they will ship to South Africa for free, and it's cheap. It's like, I think it's about £9. So if you're interested in trying it, I would very highly recommend it. It's especially good for dehydrated skin. This is the same moisturizer, but this is the Vanilla Citron fragrance, and this I bought at Sephora. I forgot to put it in my haul, but essentially I bought a little like skin kit, and this is one of them. Because this one is scented, I used it on my body. It also came with this size, but in the traditional Ultra Facial Cream, and that's the one that I'm using at the moment as my face moisturizer. I finally finished up this giant tub of Emma Hardy Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm. You guys know how I feel about this product. It's absolutely amazing. The best cleansing balm in the world in my opinion. However, very expensive, hard to get hold of, a bit of a mission to trek back from overseas for me, and I'm now fully committed to the Lulu and Marula version, so I won't be repurchasing this, but it is wonderful if you do ever get a chance to try it. Two moisturizers. One is the Apivita Aquavita, and this is a advanced moisture revitalizing cream from Greece. Whenever I do go to Greece, I always try the local skincare because it's amazing. Apivita in particular is beautiful, as is Corres. They're both Greek pharmacy brands that are predominantly natural, and the products tend to be incredible. This moisturizer was incredibly good. I really, really liked it. Apivita in general is just a beautiful range. They make great face masks, lovely skincare, and I'm definitely going to try a few more things from them. This is the Neutrogena Hydraboost Water Gel. This launched in South Africa a few months ago. I will link a blog post below and in the card, whichever side it is, where you can read about the range. And essentially this is the water gel, so it's a very lightweight gel for oily and kind of combination skin. I use this for short-term hydration. So for example, in the morning, if I'm washing my face quickly before I go to gym, I'll wear it until I get back from gym and have my proper shower and stuff, and then I'll use the First Aid Beauty cream. But the only reason I say that is because it's not quite hydrating enough for me. I need something more heavy duty. And as much as this is hydrating, I have quite a severe case of dehydration. So it's not quite enough for me, but I would recommend the range nonetheless. Two absolute classics here. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair and the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. Both beautiful products in their own right. I have written a blog post about the difference between these two, so I'll link that below as well. But essentially, the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair is a hydrating anti-aging serum, and the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate is more of a repairing oil. I didn't use this for a long time. I've been using the Skin Creamery Hydrating Facial Oil instead. So I only finished this up very recently, and I did it on a day when my skin had really been taking a real knock. I'd been sick for a week. I then had a couple of sort of heavy weekends, and my skin just wasn't looking great. One night I just decided to cleanse and put this on and go to bed, and I woke up the next day and my skin was perfect. It's incredibly powerful, it's amazing. If you're allergic to any kind of essential oils, it's not for you, but if you aren't, highly recommend, absolute classic. Likewise, this is the kind of product that I will always buy duty free when I go through. I just think it's incredible. So good for perking up the skin and making it feel really plump and hydrated. Two lip products here. This is the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil, total repurchase, the best thing in cold weather. It's really nourishing. It's got the best applicator. It feels so good in the lips. It's not too sticky, but it's still very long wearing, super glossy, just beautiful. And then the Nuxe Rev de Miel Lip Balm, which is a total classic. I've talked about this a zillion times. Just the best overnight lip balm. Last thing for skincare, this is the Hylamide Multi-Depth Rehydration Booster. This is, I'm just going to say it, my favorite hydrating serum of all time. This is my third bottle, and I just purchased a bottle today that I'm getting shipped here from ASOS, along with a whole bunch of goodies from The Ordinary Skincare. So excited. This is just really, really good. I don't even really use hydroluron anymore. I just use this. Very lightweight. It's a kind of clear gel consistency, sinks away into nothing. I never get dehydrated when I wear this under my moisturizer, and I literally wear it every single day. So I can highly recommend that. It's also fairly affordable, and like I say, you can get it from ASOS. On to makeup. I have got 4 Soap and Glory Archery brow pencils. Yeah, essentially a very, very good drugstore alternative to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which in my opinion is wildly overrated. I think this is just as good. Having said that, I have discovered the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which is now available in South Africa, and it is just as good. The color is a tiny bit more warm than the Soap and Glory one. This is the shade Blonde Shell, and I wear the next one in Taupe, but it's hardly noticeable and I can really get away with it. So I'm not sure I'm going to be making such an effort to track this down when I'm overseas anymore. I've actually repurchased this a couple of times already, and I think it's awesome. Speaking of brows, here is an Essence Make Me Brow. This is in the shade Blondie Brows. I really like this because it's a much, much cheaper version of the Benefit Gimme Brow. It has the same very, very tiny wand, a very, very good cool toned blonde shade, and I've got very, very fine, very sparse brows. So I can't have anything with a remotely large brush. It has to be something really tiny, otherwise the product just ends up getting kind of splodged onto my skin. So I think that is amazing and cheap as chips. Finally, I've got a few mascaras. The Revlon Volume and Length Magnified, I mean, you guys know. The MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash. This is such a good bottom lash mascara. It's got a very long, skinny wand, perfect for gripping those small lower lashes. Doesn't move at all. If you struggle with mascara that smudges, this is really, really good. You can obviously use the top lashes as well. It's super black, and it's basically just amazing. And then here I've got one from L'Oreal. This is the Volume Million Lashes So Couture. Very average in my opinion. And then the L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Hippie, which I definitely liked a bit more. It's got more of a chunky brush and definitely was a bit more volumizing, but I don't love it as much as the Miss Manga. Okay guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please take a minute to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave us a comment if you have anything to say about those products or indeed anything to recommend. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!